Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Hot Action Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Kerr, and I'm having some car troubles, so today is going to be an absolutely quick and dirty one. We're going to very quickly get into the review of last week's wins and losses, and then get on to our picks for this week. Like I said, we're going to be going much faster than usual in order to accommodate potentially me meeting a mechanic very soon. So, let's get started. We started with Thanksgiving Day games last week. We took Chicago over Detroit. Chicago almost secured a overtime opportunity to win the game, but they goofed their final play of the game, didn't get a kickoff. That game ends 2023. We took 10.5 points. It was an easy cover. We also took the Giants plus 3.5 over Dallas. That didn't work at all. Dallas wins 20-27. Not great. Didn't feel smart taking the Giants there. Then we took Green Bay minus 3.5 over Miami. Miami smoked Green Bay. Green Bay rather smoked Miami because Miami can't play in the cold. They win by 13 points. That's a win for your boy. We keep betting the same thing. Kansas City fails to cover, and it worked again. Kansas City, similar ending to the Chicago game. Las Vegas can't get their poop in a group to win the game, and Kansas City ends up winning by 2 when Vegas has a chance to take the lead with a field goal. They fail. The 12.5 points is a easy cover. Another dub for your boy. We took Seattle minus 2.5. It was a battle. They end up winning by 5, but not after, making your boy sweat it out. But another dub. Pittsburgh score 44 over Cincinnati's 38. Unusual. Pittsburgh more than doubles my expectation for their score, but wins the game. If they're the dog, you take them. Another dub for your boy. Here's where we get into a few losses in a row here. We took Indy minus 2.5. Indy would win, but by only 1 point. Unfortunate. Then another very marginal loss. Minnesota wins, but only by 1 point, 22-23. We took them minus 3.5. That's an L for your boy. We took Tennessee plus 5.5. Washington smokes them 42-19. Another L. Then we get another win. We got the LA Chargers minus 1.5. They win 17-13. A very Chargers-y, low-scoring victory there. Love to see it. Then we took Houston minus 5.5. They would win, but only by 3. Jacksonville covers the spread. Houston was covering for most of this game, and they managed to knock out Trevor Lawrence, which you should look into if you haven't seen that. That was a crazy moment. The game ends 23-20. Jacksonville managed to battle back with Mac Jones and covers, but does not win. Then Tampa Bay, similar scenario. They're battling all day. Carolina actually, despite not having a lot of wins this season, seems to be behaving like a cover machine. Tampa wins 26-23, but does not cover. Another L for me. Then we take the Rams win 21-14. That's a cover with the Rams minus 2.5. Philadelphia plus 2.5. They win the game outright. 24-19. That's a dub for your boy. Buffalo spanks San Francisco on Sunday Night Football 10-35. That's a 25-point margin of victory, and the line was 6.5 points. Buffalo covers. Another win for your boy. In an absolute Jameis Winston masterclass, he throws for 500 yards, scores 32 points, but throws 3 interceptions, 2 of them being pick sixes, and loses the game 32-41, which leaves me at 10-6 on the week. That is how week 13 played out. That leaves me at 115-80 on the year against the spread. 115 wins to 80 losses against the spread for your boy. Doing pretty good. I'm in 3rd place in my contest, 3rd or 2nd place in my pick'em contest with 88 other people, or 87 other people. And then my best bets are 37 out of 60. So, I'm proud of myself. I'm doing good. I'm starting to get nervous about keeping up my current pace. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to do anything. I really don't want to jinx it, but I don't want all these good results to slip through my fingers. I don't want to blow it. So with that in mind, we're on to week 14. We're making our predictions. We start out tonight, Thursday night football. We got Green Bay and Detroit. Green Bay gets 3.5 points on the road, and if you've been watching this channel, you know about the rule: primetime, divisional, points. We take the points. We're taking Green Bay plus 3.5. That's what we're doing. All right, and then we have Atlanta at Minnesota. Minnesota's had trouble breaking away from teams recently, but Atlanta's also, for a division leader, they're not all that good. We're taking Minnesota minus 4.5. Atlanta seems to be falling apart. Hopefully, Minnesota can get it done at home. All right, now we got New Orleans and the Giants. Giants get 4.5 at home. I don't know what to think. I think I'm just going to take the points here and hold my nose. Take the Giants. New Orleans, they got some stuff going on, but they lost the Storm and Warm and Taysom Hill last week. So I'm going to be taking the Giants. I don't like it, but I think it's what you got to do. All right, now we got Jacksonville at Tennessee. Again, this divisional game, unless I have a strong feeling, I'm just going to be taking the points. And yeah, these teams are both really bad. I don't have a strong feeling either way, so I'm just going to take the points here. All right, then we got Las Vegas at Tampa Bay. Tampa's at home, and they can take the lead in the division if they win this game. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay minus 7.5. That's a lot of points. Vegas has been known to have a pretty good defense. Actually, you know what? Changing my mind mid-speech. We're taking the points with Vegas. Hopefully they can just hang around and, manage it covered here. I don't like it, but that's what we're going to do. All right, Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's giving up 6.5 points at home. We just saw this game a couple weeks ago at Cleveland. They won the game outright. We are taking Cleveland plus 6.5 points. Pittsburgh doesn't usually score a lot over, say, 21 points. So basically, we're putting them at like a 33% disadvantage with this line right away. So, I think Pittsburgh could win the game, but generally speaking, I think this line is too big. Cleveland has already proven they can beat Pittsburgh outright. Not sure why this line is so big. I'm taking Cleveland. All right. Now we've got Philly at Carolina. 12.5 points. I don't care what two teams are playing. I'm taking 12.5 points. Seems crazy. Carolina's been an absolute cover machine. Philadelphia is probably going to go into this game and beat them pretty bad, but I tend to think, garbage time included, the back door is wide open, This Carolina team, like I said, they've been a bit scrappier than the 3-9 record suggests. I'm taking it. All right, now we got a game that confuses me a bit here. Jets plus 6.5 at Miami. I really don't want to bet on the Jets, but I really don't think Miami should be 6.5 point favorites. I guess what I'm going to do is just bet on this Jets team to implode on the road in Miami and hope that Tua can, rain some pain on them. But I don't feel great about this, but I'm going to have to do it. I just can't bet on this Jets team. They've been too brutal. All right, now we've got Seattle at Arizona. Seattle's getting points in a divisional match, and they won the game at home. And I think they actually kind of beat the crap out of Arizona at home. So I don't know. Home field is worth something, but I don't know if it's worth, or I don't know what it's worth. I'm taking the points. Love points in the divisional matchups. All right. And then we've got Buffalo minus 4.5 at the Rams. Rams are getting 4.5. I'm taking Buffalo. I think they're absolutely smoking teams. They're scoring a lot of points. This Rams team is, 6-6. They're respectable. I really like McVay as a coach. They're relatively healthy compared to where they were not long ago this season. But yeah, I'm just going to believe in this Buffalo Bills team. I think that they got, I think Josh Allen is like trying to put together an MVP resume for the year. I think that could be the case by the end of the year. All right. Moving on. We got Chicago at San Francisco. I don't know about this game exactly. I could see myself taking points, but I think that at home, San Francisco's, gonna try to, or you know what, Chicago, new coach bump, 3.5 points. We're getting points. I'm gonna take the Bears. San Francisco's kind of in a tailspin at the moment. Their best offensive player is Deebo Samuel, and he doesn't seem to have much backup. They got Deebo and Jawan Jennings. They got no CMC. Their starting running back is Isaac Guerendo or however you say it, and just so many guys missing. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the Bears can manage to keep it close. So we're taking the Bears. Then we got Chargers and Kansas City. Guess what? It's divisional. It's prime time. We're taking the points. Kansas City might win this one. Who knows? Either way, we like the Chargers with that spread. And Monday Night Football, we got Cincinnati and Dallas. We are taking Dallas plus 5.5. Seems like the move. Because I don't see why the Cincinnati should be favored by anyone by 5.5. They are 4-8. Dallas is at home. And I think that anyone can move the ball in Cincinnati. Like any team in the league. It's been proven time and time again this year. This level of respect seems off to me. I don't understand this line at all. I think that people are just overly excited about Dallas being bad, which they are. But that being said, I just don't see why you'd be giving them all these points at home. That's the whole week against the spread. And we are going to quickly go over the best bets this week and be done here. What are we going to do? Put in a number. Let's go 65 because Cincinnati loves to get high scores. All right. Now, for best bets, we are going to go Dallas plus 5.5. Chargers plus 3.5. Carolina plus 12.5. Buffalo minus 4.5. And Cleveland plus 6.5. Those seem very reasonable to me, and my best bet is that, or my lock of the week is that Philadelphia beats Carolina, and we thread the needle. We're taking Carolina plus 12.5, and Philly wins the game. That's me. That's it for the week. It was quick and dirty, and yeah, that's how we get it done. See you next week. Like and subscribe. Comment. Tell me what's going on in your gambling life. That's everything from me. Peace.